Hello everyone, you're watching Peter Does Games, and we're back in Euro Truck Simulator 2. Don't worry, this isn't going to be the only game I'm playing this year. It is going to be the game I'm playing for today though. I am still recovering from being under the weather, trying to catch up on everything in my life. And Euro Truck Simulator is just a nice game to chill out on when I need to do a video. So I'm going to do this. I'm also planning on later today, though, jumping into Graveyard Keeper and getting a couple of episodes of that up and ready to go. At least one episode. I might do 2 or 3 on there, since I'm tending to keep those about half an hour. Speaking of which, this is probably going to be about half an hour too. I've just got a short delivery here, and then we'll see where we're at once I'm done with that. I believe this was only going to be a couple of hours, and then I'll need to sleep when we're done. Let's go ahead and jump into the game though, and get this going. So I'm currently taking wood bark to Dover. Alright, let's get our... yeah, lights were already on. I believe I go this way. There is enough space for me to pull out and then turn that way without running into anything. So that's good. Anyway, I do hope that everybody is having a wonderful day. And again, I'm in England, so I've got to be on the left side of the road on this one. I almost pulled out to the right lane on this. Anyway, I was just gonna say, part of the reason why I've been in the low energy state that I've been in the past few days, it's the combination of a whole bunch of stuff all combined together. So I've got the head cold thing that's been going on for a long time. I've also got the travel that we just completed that threw me off, but more fundamental than even that is the fact that it is wintertime. And why is that important? Well, because I have seasonal affective disorder, and when there's no light outside, then I tend to get depression at this time of year. So that gives automatically a low energy state, and that post is right in the way from my windshield, so there's nobody coming that direction though, so I should be able to squeeze on out. Not sure why the bus decided to stop in front of me instead of going through, but I will take it. Get in. Anyway, that's something I deal with every winter, and it's just something a lot of people deal with actually, and there's no real cure to it, but I can make it a little bit better by increasing vitamin D, which I've done. I take vitamin D supplements, and also I've got a sun lamp, which helps a great deal. I've also got one at work, so when I'm at my desk I can turn that on and blind my coworkers with the brilliance. But yeah, the past few days it's also been very, very cloudy here. I live in Colorado, and usually we have a lot of sun throughout most of the year. Most of our days are more sunny than they are cloudy, and technically that's still true. They are more sunny than cloudy even now, but it's been pretty dark and gloomy, and it just adds up and it wears down on a person, that person being myself. It makes it harder to do anything. In addition to all of the physical components, there's also just the fact that over the past decade of my life, every significant negative thing that has happened in my life has happened around the wintertime as well. Even some of the memories had originally been good memories, but have since been corrupted to turn bad. By that I mean, like, my ex, I first met her on a New Year's Eve. That was the first time I actually met her in person, and that used to be a really good memory, but has become a very, very bad memory because of the events that happened and all of that stuff that goes through with divorce. And I know I'm not going to be the only person who's had to experience that. I'm not going to go into a lot of details on it either. I'm only mentioning that it is a reality, that's something bad that I have to look forward to every single year. Another fact being that my mom passed away on a New Year's Day itself, so that always makes New Year's particularly rough for me. So I got the shortened days plus the memories and all of that. Now, it's been several years since my mom passed away, but you know, it doesn't make it all that much easier. This truck is going slow. I'm gonna pass him. I need to slow down to 80. I still need to pass this guy, because I'm currently doing the very thing that I don't like other trucks doing to me. He is still sitting there. I'm slowly passing him though. I can actually do 90 again, so let's see if I can speed up. I'm still actually slowing down. So that means that the guy that's next to me actually has a worse engine than I do. Amazingly enough. I believe now I have the space. I can go ahead and get around him into the correct lane. So anyway, with all of that said, this weekend's been a little bit tough for me, just because of the confluence of the work that I've gotten, the recovering from the trip, the seasonal affective disorder, all of that stuff combining together to make this a very rough last couple of days. Alright, car, you pulled out, now you go faster. Thank you. Actually, I need to get over into this other lane anyway, so it doesn't matter. Time to slow down. I'll have to pass him after we go up the turn ramp. Assuming I've got enough time to do so. I'm not even accelerating though, still catching up to the guy. Yeah. Alright, anyway. All of my sob story before this is just to say why I'm kind of on this Euro Truck Simulator beat for the moment. It is this game is the best when it comes to helping me psychologically, because I can just chill out. Like right now, I don't really need to do a whole lot of thinking as I'm playing this game. A lot of the games that I choose require a lot of thinking. Even Graveyard Keeper requires trying to plan out how I'm going to unlock certain things and what to do next. In one sense, it doesn't matter as much because in the end, I have to do everything. And looking at this GPS, I'm going to have to get over into that lane probably before I can pass this other truck. So let's do that now. And then he's going to be going slow again. I actually have to hit my brakes. Well, at least it made it where I couldn't finish my thought from before. Tried it like 3 times already, but you know, that's good enough for now. Yeah, what was I saying? I was just talking about thinking in games, I guess. And most of the games that I've picked that aren't the Truck Simulator games are puzzle games, which require a lot of thinking. Oh, come on! was just annoying that he slowed me down that much. This is where I wish I had better acceleration for sure. Which is precisely why I've mentioned it before. I will be wanting to upgrade my truck probably before I even hire another driver. And part of that's because I have to expand the size of my garage before I can even hire another driver anyway. And so we're talking about needing to get another probably 280,000, probably 300,000 as I'm thinking about 300,000 euros before I can upgrade and then hire another driver with their truck that they would need to buy and all that stuff, right? Whereas I can upgrade my own truck for probably get the next level engine for just maybe 20,000 euros after I sell the current equipment and upgrade. So yeah, cost-wise, it's going to be faster for me to upgrade my truck anyway, but I really need to because of the annoyances of things like that, where I don't have the acceleration to just pass a vehicle as quickly as I need to. Even though I'm still, at the top speed right now. It won't make that much difference, except that, like, the truck in front of me, I'm going to have to go slow. And then trying to accelerate back around him when it's all said and done. I'm going to go ahead and see. Hopefully I can pass him and not get stuck behind this guy. And I only have 35 kilometers to go before the end of this delivery anyway. So I might be halfway around him when suddenly realize I need to get in the other lane again. We shall see. But that literally is the most difficult that this game gets. Is trying to predict, do I have enough time to pass this truck before the GPS throws me off onto another route? Playing 7 billion humans, yeah, you have to think a lot. Even Transport Fever 2, when you're setting up your lines and all of that, it takes a lot of thought in there. So that's why currently just kind of chilling on this game is doing me a whole lot of good. I know it can be boring for some users, some people who might otherwise watch this, except that it's like, why is it just Euro Truck Simulator? Yeah, I'm sorry if it does bore you, but I also am doing this for me, not for anybody else. And on that note, time to turn up here. At 50 miles, which is 80 kilometers per hour. But it should be dropping down to 48 pretty soon. Although this actual delivery is not inside the town of Dover, so I think that it might be one of those where I can stay at 80 all the way up to this drop-off. So as you can see, the drop-off point is just right here, around this corner. Have a 40 level, that's fine. It looks like it's going to go between those two. So what I'm going to do is come up along this side. I got a lot of space up ahead of this, so actually, yeah, as long as I can see it in the mirror, make sure that I'm roughly straightened up with that. Not too much. Come on, come back around. I gotta tilt the back over. There we go. Face that back forward. And there we go. So all is possible is at 10 of 30. Achievement progress experience beats all 3 of 8. I'm not sure which one that one does, but we've got all of that. We're still midway through level 5. And now we need to find a rest stop. And is there one in Dover? Yes, there is. So that looks like it goes out to the sea. I'm going to actually go to that one. Now, I'm going to go to this one. On there, so let's go ahead and drive. I can repair my truck and then take a nap there. And that will probably do it for this episode once I'm on that. Actually, I need to get into the left lane. I think I did that wrong anyway, but up here is drop down. Set the cruise control for the correct speed. Not that it really matters a whole lot because we're only going over here. And we'll see what, if any, damage we got on here. It shouldn't be a whole lot. That is 247. Need that repair. Let's see if we have any upgrades. I'm not going to be able to buy them yet, I don't think, because I only have 23,000. Need level 8 for a new chassis and level 6, so we're still a little bit below what we'll need. Level 10 will give our next on this. So next level up, we'll have another engine that we can look at. And then we need level 10. These are the two that are going to be most important. The chassis is a little bit important on there, but sometimes that requires a different one of these. So I'm really just focusing on engine and transmission for this part. And like I was saying, it's going to be another end of the level before I can do that. So let's go ahead and park over here and rest. And it'll be early morning. We just got some more money from Ricky and a little bit from Michael as well. So I'm going to leave that here for now. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day.